This is my little autonomous car that I built out of an AdventureBot. I put the camera on the left so that he can see the road lines that I set up here. So you get the fake lines. And we can go to the computer. We can see how I did this. In the project, I set up a color filter here. And I set up the filter to see the lines here, as you can see. So now all I have to do is go to Tracking tab and turn on multicolor. And off we'll go. So I have it set up to do a little song at the end, and all I had to do to make this project is pretty simple. I set up the speed here, so speed 32 and speed 25 for each wheel to make sure that he's going straight to calibrate for any differences. And then under the camera, I turned on movement tracking here and allowed forward and allowed left and right. And I also disabled the control the speed of the movement tracking. And then to get some music to play, under scripts, so for the start script here, I have the car horn that plays. And then for tracking end, I set up the fanfare that'll play. So when he gets to his destination. And we can cancel this out. And you'll see here, these are the different sounds. I imported these from the default project for AdventureBot. This is the robot that I used for the demo. As you can see, it's an AdventureBot that I modified. I added a few servos and a camera, and the camera faces down at an angle to see the lanes. And if you want to see how it's built, and I'll load the project as well. Here, I'll just start a new project. And for you to find the project, go to the App Store, click on Open. And look through the list. It may not be the first item, but it's the first item now because I just saved it. So click on Do-It-Yourself Autonomous Vehicle, and it'll download and install into your computer. Once it's installed, you'll have this option here to view how it's put together. So click yes on that. And as you can see, it's going to show you how to build the robot. Now, if you've already built your AdventureBot, you're going to have most of this already, such as these servos here, which were just added. But now when I click next, here's a new servo that's added there. And then there's going to be a cube. And if you flip it around, there's going to be another servo there. And then finally we put the camera on it. And don't forget as well, when you look up here, connect the servos to these ports, as it says. And then that's what it should look like. It should look just like the robot I showed you. You can close that down. And then all you have to do is go into go into multicolor and edit the multicolor and just make sure your lanes are detected and nothing else. And then turn on tracking and select multicolor tracking in here, and that will automatically start making the robot move. And when you connect to the robot, it's going to run this script here, which is going to have move the servos into the proper positioning, as well as set the speed. Now you might have to modify the speed values because your robot might not move forward. That's it.